Hi guys, welcome back, Happy New Year. So this is my very first video for 2019. How crazy is that? So I always take January off, sort of really, usually because with my health condition I tend to get really poorly during January, which without fail I have done this year. So I usually slide from the stress of Christmas into being a bit poorly with an infection in January and then get a bit better after that. So I hope you all had a lovely Christmas. And that the New Year's, started out well for you. So how are you? What have you been up to? So today, as you can see, I've got a new filming setup, which I'm really happy with. I'm really liking it. Everything's starting to come together in the house. It's starting to look really nice. And I thought I'd follow in tradition of previous years and start 2019 off with a Valentine's Day makeup look tutorial for you, which I'm going to do today. And I've got some really exciting new products to try today. As always, for Valentine's Day I'm going to do a Bobbi Brown, my love of my life, Valentine's makeup, using all of their products, skincare and makeup, but they've got some really exciting new launches that they've launched this week and last week, so I'm going to show you those. I'm going to say that it's a twist on the classic Valentine's Day look because the eye palette that they've launched is so amazing. So let's get started. So first of all, I've just used my usual skincare. And skincare is obviously going to really help with creating a full-on look. So this could be used for, I think I'm probably going to go, we're going to go for a date night look, but there's definitely, this palette can be used for day as well. So I started with my Bobbi Brown Hydrating Face Cream, a little bit all over, perfect base really for makeup. Followed that with my Hydrating Eye Cream from Bobbi. This one, it comes in a pot usually, but this one comes in a little wand, which is really handy for my kit. Just literally a pea-sized amount under each eye and pat it in. That's going to really help keep your concealer on. Next, I've popped the base on and I've used Vitamin Enriched Face Base from Bobbi, and that is basically their primer. They have some new primers out which I haven't managed to try yet, which I'm hoping to try those soon. But this one works for me and it helps the makeup stay on all day and last really well and look really flawless. I'm just going to pop that primer on. So just a pea-sized amount on each area. And it smells divine. Sorry if you can hear the traffic, it's filming in a different room to normal, so I'm going to have to figure that out. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to use Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation from Bobbi, and I'm going to use in Sand to give me a bit of colour. So I'm normally in Ivory, but I'm going to go up a bit because I'm not feeling too great today. Just finished a course of antibiotics and some steroids, so hopefully feeling a bit better soon. I'm still 100% in love with this foundation, and I have to say I didn't think I would be because it's not as dewy or as light as I would normally go for. I usually stay away from fuller coverage, but I'm actually really liking a little bit more fuller coverage these days, just to sort of cover my high colour that I get. It's perfect for any look really, so whether you're popping out on the school run or creating a whole evening look, it's a great foundation, and I'm using it a lot on my brides because it's kind of up there with like double wear and things like that for lasting the day, for full day makeup. So as a makeup artist, I'm really impressed with it and I'm using it myself. So that's the Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation. I'm using the Full Coverage Face Brush from Bobbi. You have to forgive me guys, I'm a little bit out of practice here, so I literally haven't had makeup on since Christmas. So I'm just popping that on and just pushing it in and blending it really to cover the most areas that I need coverage on, like my cheeks and my nose, and then just taking it into the other areas and then blend. Okay, so that's my base done, so I'm going to move on to the next really important stage, which is corrector and concealer from Bobbi. And so I'm going to be using the corrector in Porcelain Peach and the creamy concealer in Porcelain today. Now that my base is done, it's looking quite nice. So I'm just going to take my, this is a different palette to what I normally use, corrector first. And if I show you one eye first, I'm just going to take it under the eye, all the way up into the corner and pat that in. You should be able to see the difference that makes in the dark circles. It's quite cool, isn't it? So that's just the corrector on there. And do the same on the other eye. Okay, now I'm going to follow with the creamy concealer and the porcelain. I'm just going to take that under my eyes and just on the areas that I need it. I've got some little broken veins around my nose. I'm going to use my full coverage touch-up brush from Bobbi just to blend that in. Tap it in with my fingers and then just blend in the little areas. There we go. So much brighter eyes really, looking a lot better because I've been a bit poorly, so I need all the help I can get really. Next I'm going to take a spectrum brush, just a powder brush, and which is A04. I'm going to use brightening finishing powder from Bobbi in Porcelain Pearl, which is perfect if you're of a paler complexion like me. It's got lots of colour correcting elements to it. I absolutely love this powder. And I'm just going to take that just over the areas that I need it, so just over the areas where I get a tiny bit of shine, but being sort of a bit dry and dehydrated I don't get too much, so really this is just about setting the powder for me. So I'm just going to set the foundation now with a touch of powder, just what I need. And this helps give a really luminous glow as well. Done. Next I'm going to follow with a little bit of bronzer, and I'm going to use my favourite Peach Illuminating Cheek palette, so old but still a fave. And I'm going to use the Havana bronzer. I'm going to use my Bobbi Brown bronzing brush, which is my fave. Just do a tiny bit of contour. Not really contour, just a bit more shape really. So this is quite exciting because I haven't planned this look. I'm kind of just going along with the flow because I haven't even opened the palette yet. I've seen it online obviously and it looks very beautiful, but so we'll go with the flow and decide as we go what I'm doing. Just a little bit down the nose. Just pop on as much as you feel you need. Just make sure you blend real well. So that gives a nice shape without too much, I think. Yeah. Next I'm going to follow with some pot rouge, and today I'm going to use a tiny bit of Calypso Coral, which is quite a bright, but where am I? Yeah, I am. But I'm going to go super... I'm going to use a tiny bit of Calypso Coral, but it is super bright, so only a small amount in the pot rouge, and I'm going to use a Real Techniques brush, stippling brush, just to pop that on. Smallest amount ever. Just pop that on there, and stipple that in. Just on the apples of the cheeks. Just gives that real pop of colour, it's really pretty. Next I use my angled face brush from Bobbi, which I use for my blush, and I'm going to use pink coral blush. I've already got some blush on obviously with the pot rouge, so I'm just going to take a small amount just across the top there, just to give it a little bit more definition and a little bit more colour, because you know me, I like a bit of blush. So what do you guys think of my hair? So it's still short, it's almost a bob. It has grown quite a bit in the last couple of months. It's almost a bob. And I've gone for the new Red King colour gels, and they are amazing. They're so long lasting and I think quite delicate on the hair, but it gives such an intense burst of colour. So thank you so much to the girls down at Scruples in Gosport High Street, as always, giving me the best. And the colour is Sangria, I believe, and so I went a little bit redder this time, and I love it for this time of year. It just really helps warm me up and kind of goes with the theme. Next, moving on to highlighter, I'm going to use Bobbi Brown highlighting powder in Pink Glow, which is an absolute fave. Just on a Real Techniques buffing brush, I think. Yeah. Just on the cheeks. This look is kind of all about the eyes really and the lips, so just nice and gentle everywhere else. But this is such a classic highlighter from Bobbi. It works on pretty much every skin tone. Just highlighting the areas that I need. Works with your tan, works in the winter. It's just an absolute dream. all the areas that I need. A small amount on the Cupid's bow. You can really see that gorgeous glow. Perfect. And moving on, I'm going to focus on my brows now, so I'm going to use Longwear Brow Pencil, perfectly defined Longwear Brow Pencil from Bobbi in Espresso. So I've also got some really sad news. So our lovely Bobbi Brown, where I started out, our beautiful, beautiful counter in House of Fraser, Chichester, closed down at the end of January. It's so, so very, very sad. If any of you have ever been to Chichester, you'll know what a beautiful town it is, and oh my gosh, we had just the most wonderful counter. So we opened a couple of years ago now, at Christmas. We had the whole beauty hall was relaunched, and I think our Bobbi counter was kind of the piece de resistance of the whole place. It had such a beautiful vibe, and we were right next to a gorgeous brand new Jo Malone. So pretty, and I just met some lovely people working there and had the time of my life working for the company, and just grew so much as an artist. You know, if it wasn't for people like Amy Conway, Hannah, Zara, Addie, all the girls, you know, you guys just have inspired me so much as an artist. I really miss working for Bobbi so bad some days, but still feel like I could be part of the family a little bit by you know, keep involved with the products and things. So just good luck to everybody from Chichester, and just wish you the best with everything. So sad. We've got to start supporting the local high street, guys. We have to start supporting the local high streets, because it's having such an awful effect. I mean, yes, it's quick and easy to buy online, but it's not the same thing as going into a counter and sitting down and having a pamper session and really getting to have an artist put the stuff on you and try it on you and work different looks out. I just think, is online really where we need to be? I don't know, but save the high street. So brows, so I'm going to use this. So it's a lovely little crayon. I'm going to have to use a mirror here because the camera's too far away. So I'm not really going to go too heavy on the brows today. Just marking off. I'm trying desperately not to touch my brows. My lovely brow lady. As advised, I do as little as possible to them if I'm going to keep them looking good. She'll do the rest, she'll work her magic. So just really filling them in with the crayon really, most days. Quite a nice little shape at the minute, so try not to do too much, but you always get that sort of want to pluck moment. I don't know about you guys, but I'm so excited for the amount of new makeup that's out there at the minute. There's just some beautiful palettes and stuff coming out. So excited. I think so many new launches. And it's been really exciting for me to start planning my bridal makeup for the brides that I've got this year, because there's so many beautiful new products. So it's just, I'm starting to get really excited for the year ahead. I've got some really gorgeous brides this year. I had some lovely, lovely brides last year as well. So this year's going to be a little bit more busy. I've got a bit more time. So I'm going to do a little bit more work. Alongside hopefully having a family. So we are fully involved in IVF right now. So if you're on the process with me, give me a comment down below and a shout out. So good luck to you if you are. I'll be putting some videos on about that as well on our little journey. But we are getting through it, and we're moving on. So fingers crossed that we get our little family this year. So exciting. So I'm just going to brush through this with the little spoolie. So these are really natural kind of fluffy brows really. Nothing too crazy. Okay, so moving on to the two brand new products, which I'm so excited to show you. Ta-da! So this is the eye palette, the Haute Nudes edition. So Bobbi have come out with about 3 palettes since last summer in this sort of vibe. So they had like a rose gold palette, I believe, and sort of a deeper colour, and a really nudie one. This one is kind of in between, which is why I liked it so much. I can't get into it. Ooh! So here it is. the Haute Nudes collection. Oh, it's got some beautiful colours. So here we go, first look. How exciting is that? Look at those beautiful colours. Ooh, so many choices there. So you've got, oh, damask ball, that's lovely. Champagne toast, definitely use that. But today, oh, there's so many, so I think like the rose shades that are in here would be really nice for a Valentine's Day makeup look. And you've got the vintage velvet, earth metal, lame. So I think I'm going to use a combination of these greys here. So spun silk, earth metal and lame, and maybe a tiny bit of vintage velvet to create the smoky look I'm going to go for today. How exciting. It's so pretty. Love the sparkle shadows from Bobbi. So first I'm going to pop a little bit of cream underneath my eyes. Just under the brow bone. I'm going to take that down onto the lid to give me a base. If you're used to using Bobbi, using bone would work for this as well. Nice. Next I'm going to use this brush from Stila, it's number 7, to apply spun silk as my base colour to my lid. Oh, that's such a silky colour. Just building up a nice colour amount there. I'm just going to use a Real Techniques brush to use the vintage velvet. Tiniest amount on that brush, just in the crease. And buff that out. Up and out. Okay, so I'm just going to take the spun silk under my eye. Just using the same brush. Just creating a really soft smoky eye, soft grey smoky eye this year. That is beautiful. That is really, really nice. Liking that a lot. That's such a soft smoky eye, but it's really given such a deep impact. I just finish buffing that out a bit later. I'm actually going to take some of the rose suede and do something a bit crazy here. I'm just going to pop that just there, just above the crease, just to give a little hint of something different actually. I think it's really going to pick up with the lips. Pink and grey smoky eye. Woo! Pushed the boat out this year. So nice to be trying something different. I don't know if this setup's working really well for you guys to see or anything, but I promise I will get a handle of it when I've practiced a bit more and make it better. Yeah, it's a bit better. Ooh, I'm liking that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so lastly I'm going to use, earth metal or lame. I think earth metal, which is that beautiful silver sparkly one. I'm just going to pop that on the top. So normally with bobbi, I'm going to try with the brush first. Normally we say with the sparkle shadows to use your finger, just to pat it in, but it's going on quite well with the brush. Go for gold and put a bit of lame on as well. Why not use all the colours? Oh, I really like that. Okay, I'm just going to take a really fine brush and just take some of the vintage velvet and take the dark vintage velvet next and just take that across the lash line. Ooh, pretty. Just to give a little bit of definition there. It's very nice, isn't it? Wow. Super impressed with that. That palette is amazing. That's going to be beautiful for brides this summer. I can imagine a lot of bridesmaids wearing those colours, yeah. Next, I'm going to use some perfectly defined gel eyeliner in pitch black. Just under the eyes, in the waterline, eyeliner face, and bring it down ever so slightly into the lash line. Next I'm going to use ink liner by Bobbi Brown in Black is Black, which is a pen, and I'm going to line the top line really gently, just nothing too thick or heavy because we don't want to ruin the eye look we've just done. And she's just ruined it. No. Shaky hand. And just put the smallest flick. Starting at the corner, just going to flick up. There we go. Looking good. Happy with that. So now I'm going to finish with my mascara, and I'm going to use the Smoky Eye Mascara. So I usually use the eye opening mascara, but as we're doing a bit of a smoky look, I think we'll go for this. Kind of had a bit of a fallen back in love with this product, so. Give it a couple of coats. really separate out those lashes. Okay, I'm just going to do my bottom lashes. There we go, so mascara is done. That's looking really nice. Yay! It's giving a real soft look, I like that, it's so pretty. Okay, so to finish off the look, I'm going to use the brand new crushed lip colour. So I've managed to get hold of two. There's a whole range. So crushed lip colour was originally, and it's still out in that form, as an actual lipstick, and that came out about a year ago, and it's a beautiful range of colours. They're really vibrant, but they have a lovely balminess to them, so they're very moisturising, so not too matte at all, but they do have bold colours, so they're actually a really nice lipstick from Bobbi, and I've been really fond of those. But this is the crushed liquid lip colour, and it comes in a whole range of shades. So during the weekend I was wearing this one, Mango Mood, so pretty, really vibrant, really bright, and it's got like a little doe foot applicator, so it's super easy to apply on yourself or anybody else. So for makeup artists, I think it's going to be really great for the kits. So the idea with this lipstick is the look of a lipstick meets the moisture of a balm, basically, meets the gloss of a gloss. Look of a lipstick meets the moisture of a balm, meets the glide of a gloss. So all in one super punchy lipstick. And obviously all in a oneer. So today I'm going to be using this beauty, and this is Big Apple. So this is a really good starting, if you've never used red before and you're delving into it, if you've never used a red before, this is a really good place to start, I think, because it's quite a punchy colour, it's quite current, great for Christmas, great for Valentine's Day, but not as matte or vibrant and as scary as putting on an actual lipstick. So give this a go. So it should just glide on, and it's quite long lasting from my attempts. I just love that it feels like a gloss and a lip balm, but it has that beautiful vibrant colour. Really helps keep the amount of product you're using down day to day. Pop this in your handbag and you're away. Mango Mood is my new favourite for day to day though. They've got some beautiful neutral shades as well. So go check it out. Could use a lip liner, but don't feel I need to. I think that looks good enough as it is, really. So I'm going to keep it like that. So there we go. I'm going to finish with a tiny bit of Intensive Skin Serum Concealer just under my eyes, just where we had. Sorry, I'm trying to get the balance of light right for you. I will work on it. New room. Just to brighten the under eye area. Pat that in. I'm actually just going to set it with a little bit of my face powder. As it's smoky eye look that'll help with the drop. Oh, always a doorbell. So there we go guys, that is my Valentine's Day look finished. I'm so happy with that. It's a really soft smoky eye, so it's kind of a pinky grey smoky eye this year, and that gorgeous red lip, really sort of classic makeup, work with any outfit. And again, that palette you can take from day to night, so from desk to dance floor, whatever you want to put it. It's amazing, absolutely love, and I think the smoky eye mascara really brings that out as well. So 100% in love with the Haute Nudes Edition palette. Really love that, and especially that colour. So today we've used Spun Silk, Lame, Earth Metal and Cream with a bit of the vintage velvet in the crease, and absolutely loving the crushed liquid lip in Big Apple. So I hope whatever you guys have got planned for Valentine's Day is really lovely. Just spend it with your loved ones, have a great date day, whether you're celebrating Valentine's Day, Galentine's Day, Palentine's Day, all the love. Just enjoy the day and make it special with the people that you love. If I can get this video up tonight, you should be able to follow me. So it's on Instagram, it's at Daniela_Logan_makeup. I said it, woo! So if you want to come follow me on my live tomorrow, that would be wonderful. And don't forget to like and subscribe to this video. I'm back. It's going to be really exciting 2019. And I can't wait to share lots of new exciting makeup, lots of wedding looks. I'll just have lots of fun in general. Thanks for watching guys, loved you all, happy 2019, and I will see you soon. Take care, happy Valentine's Day.